What is up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? It's Ziegenbagel here, and welcome to another episode of Star Trek Online. Thank you for joining me today. Don't forget to tap that like button, and if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe. Alright, so we're right where we left off, and we have to go meet Admiral Quinn for Welcome to Earth Space Dock. So we're going to head down and talk to the Admiral. You might see that it's a little less laggy today. I've reduced resolution for the output just to make it so our gameplay is smoother. I've been doing a lot of working to try to make it so that we don't have as many issues with the lag. It is definitely a balancing act for sure when it comes to dealing with a game like this. So hopefully it works out. Alright, here's the Admiral. Greetings, Lieutenant. Alright, we say, Admiral Sir, Ziegenbagel Gaming reporting.
We have a lot to discuss, Cadet.
It's Lieutenant, sir.
Yes, I see that here, in the report transmitted by Captain Volok. He granted you a field promotion to give you seniority over the rest of the active crew of your ship. As a cadet, you were assigned to an Academy training cruise under Captain Mask Taggart, correct? Acting First Officer?
Yes, sir, that is correct.
I've read the reports. Facing off against Klingon raiders and a Borg invasion force within hours of leaving Starfleet Academy? Very unusual. In your own words, tell me what happened out there.
Explain to Admiral Quinn what happened.
That's quite the story.
Yes, sir, it's all true.
Don't worry. I have statements here from Captains Volok, Yim, and Willa Post from Vega Colony collaborating your story. All three of them cite your bravery and command skills, as well as you and your crew's willingness to put yourselves in harm's way to preserve the lives of others.
I'm a Starfleet officer, sir. It's the job description.
And you're exactly the kind of officer Starfleet needs. I know your ship might not be the Enterprise, but I think you've proven yourself capable of sitting in her captain's chair.
Sir?
Under normal circumstances, it would take you years of work to get your own command. But these are not normal circumstances. We're at war with the Klingon Empire. The Borg have returned. I'm losing more trained officers and ships than I can spare. Ships we can build, but leaders with courage and honor? Those are harder to find. It's time to try something different. I need someone who can handle themselves in a crisis and get the best out of their crew. Even though you're young, I think you're that person. I hereby promote you to the rank of lieutenant and give you command of the ship. Don't disappoint me.
Alright, you won't regret this, sir. Your orders, what is going to happen to Vega, and no, but I am sorry for the loss of Captain Taggart, sir. I'll just go with, you won't regret this, sir. Your orders.
You will be assigned to the Klingon front, but first, you could use some new equipment for your ship. I have some improved consoles developed by the Starfleet Corps of Engineers. These consoles can be installed on your ship to improve its abilities. As you improve in rank, you will earn better consoles. Other ships you will command throughout your career will have space for many more. When you're done here, go see Durr's racks to customize your starship's appearance.
Alright, we will receive the following: 1300 experience, 325 expertise, a free starship modification, phaser beam array, a tactical console, and a battery pack. Alright, continue. Let's see, stranded in space. I guess we pick that up.
I've received a report there is a Bolian freighter that is overdue arriving at Earth Space Dock. It may need assistance. Please talk to Malcolm Sissel in the shipyard. He will have more information about the missing vessel than I do.
Okay. Looks like he didn't speak everything that's here. Alright, Lieutenant, I've received a report that a Bolian freighter, the SS Azure, is more than 20 hours overdue for arrival at Earth Space Dock. It may need assistance. Dana Brott is an experienced captain and the daughter of a former Starfleet officer. It's not like her to be out of contact. Your orders are to head out to sector space and find the Azure. I've already transmitted the ship's last known coordinates to your con, officer. Good luck. Alright, so we have to locate the missing ship. We're going to get quite a few things here, including dilithium, which we'll get into later. Let's accept. Alright. Exit here. We are going to work on customizing our ship now. Let's get rolling. Alright. So everything's a lot more centrally located in the new Earth space dock here. We just go right down here for the... Yes, I understand, but I want to customize my ship first. Thank you very much. Alright, we go down here, and this is where everything is. We go to Lieutenant Laurel for requisitions, I believe. We go to Rax for customization and repairs for the Chief Engineer Officer. Let's see, we have Ensign Oben, which is where you select your ship, and the Requisition Officer, Shea. Alright, what we're going to do is customize our ship here a little bit. Customize. Alright, customize starship. Alright, here's our basic little okay starship. I'm going to work on tricking it out a bit and be back when I've done some work. Okay, I will be right back. Alright, and we're back. Here is what I've made. I like to use more of a primary black with a secondary red for tactical officer. I like to use whatever the color is for that specific, so red for tactical, yellow for engineer, and blue for science. And then I've gone through and specifically chosen, let's see, they have different interiors, so I went with the sleek, but there's the origin, there's standard, utility, future, and a whole bunch of other ones that cost Zen, which we'll get into Zen a little later as well, but we'll just keep it with the sleek. Also, they have different materials. I chose the 4 because it kind of gives a darker, meaner look to it, but there's all kinds of different hull materials here, some that are brighter and give brighter colors. Alright, they have different window types. It's very hard to see because some of the windows are very small, but you can just see it changing there a little bit. Alright, and then here's where it gets really interesting, is where you chose all your specifics for the ship. So this is for the saucer. I went through the Miranda Beta, but we'll just hover over. I don't really notice that big of a difference between these two, but here's the Shikar, which if you look, that is quite a big difference there. Has holes inside the saucer there. There's the Centaur, and the Reliant is one that costs money there. Then we got the struts, which is the rear portion that holds the nacelles in place. We have the Miranda, the Saratoga, which kind of looks a little sciencey, the Miranda Beta, the Shikar, which we have, and the Centaur. Alright, then we go into the pylons. Pylons, there's a basic Miranda. Here, let me turn this sideways a little. We have the basic Miranda, the Saratoga, which is what we selected, the Shikar, and the Centaur. Then for the nacelles, let's see here. Nacelles, we have the Miranda Beta, which adds that blue in there. Then we have the Shikar, which is what we chose. And then the Centaur, which is small and sleek with a little bit of blue in there. Then you have a whole choice of different patterns. I just tend to like the Corvus one. It is good minimal colors, but you can see that there's many choices. The Orion's a decent one as well. Alright, so that is our ship. We can save that loadout and purchase, which it costs 0, so we're perfectly fine. Alright. Also, I believe if we go to the starship selector here, alright, you can rename your ship if you're able to. You can even change the numbers on the ship. Let's see, I think we got a few things we can upgrade here. We got new phaser beam, which, let's see, that is, just trying to remember here, it is no big difference to what we have right now. It just changes from 10 plus accuracy to 10 plus critical severity, so we won't bother with that one for now. We have an engineering console we'll put in, and alright, yes. And then we have a tactical console we can put in. None of these basic ones at the beginning won't help us much, but there's a lot of strategy in the ones you select later on. We will put in the shield and weapon boost. I believe that's weapon 1. Yes, weapons and shield battery. Alright, a good selection there. You have your dry dock where you can store up to, it looks like, 5 ships in free-to-play. Alright, so that is the ship selection. And we will move on. I'm going to get us ready to the starting area for the SS Azure, which is, this mission is Stranded in Space. Alright, I will be right back when we get to the location. Beam me up, Scotty. Alright, I'm back. Sorry I missed this whole voice area. I had to take care of a not feeling well boy. So I'll go ahead and just read this for you. Distress call. To any ship in range, this is Danabrot of the transport SS Azure. Please help. Warp core containment field down. Radiation flooding ship. Communications and life support failing. Cannot eject warp core. Need immediate evacuation and assistance. Please help us. Alright. Let's help. We're almost there. Alright. Pulling up. Alright. Rescue the SS Azure. Alright. Stranded in space.
To any ships in range, this is Danabrot of the transport SS Azura. Please help. We're being pursued by Orion raiders. Crew injured. Taking heavy fire. Dropping out of warp near your coordinates. Need immediate evacuation and assistance. Please help us.
Tavrel, keep tracking that distress signal. Alright, I know there is an achievement here for going through the center of this asteroid here, so I will try and do so. At least I believe there was. Alright. Sir, sensors are picking up several light attack craft on an intercept course. We will need to deal with them before we can render aid to the SS Azure. So we have to defeat the Orion raiders threatening the Azure. For full power to shields, Helm, take us in range. Alright, let's just take care of them.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
Alright, we've taken care of those guys. Let's get the last two over here. Alright, we should scan these, and hopefully I remember how to do these correctly. You can use the arrow keys, and there we go. It's good to collect those when you can to get resources. Alright, let's take him out.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target's shield has failed.
Alright. Between the combination of abilities there, we took that guy out very quickly. And no, we did not take him out to a nice dinner and drinks. We took him out as in dead. And he's going to be joining his friends right now. Alright, let's scan the SS Azure. Captain, I'm detecting elevated radiation levels on the Azure. I've alerted the transporter chief of the situation. She can brief you before you beam over to the Azure. Go to the transporter room. Alright, away team, report to transporter room. Alright, now we can have a full away team. We have both of our tactical officers, our engineer, and our science officer. Later, we will get into all of their abilities when we work on trying to change some of them. It is a very important thing, but let's jump right into it. Alright, we have beamed... Alright, now we have made it to our transporter room. So use the B key to toggle between shooter mode and RPG mode. So it's the... that was R. R is the auto run key. B is when you go into shooter mode, so you can actually... It's pretty cool. I'm not that big of a fan of it, but it is cool that they give you that option. Alright, Captain, I'm concerned about the radiation on the Azure. She might have some damage to the warp core, but our sensors can't pick up enough to determine exactly what you'll find over there. I'm sure I can send you and the away team to the ship safely, but getting you back might be a problem until the Azure's critical damage is repaired. Step on the transporter pad when you're ready to go, and I'll be careful, sir. Alright, beam over to the Azure. Try to keep a lock on us and prepare to transport for survivors. Alright, let's jump on to the transporter pad. And beam out. Alright, we are on the Azure. Let's see what the... Alright, sir, I'm picking up multiple life signs. Some of them are the Azure's captain and crew, but the rest are Orion. Alright, they've been boarded. Plasma leaks are blocking our path to the survivors. We will need to use the consoles to safely vent the plasma. Use consoles to bypass the primary conduits and contain the plasma leaks. Rescuing survivors is our top priority. Yes, it is, because we are Starfleet. Alright, I'm going to tell you already, this is probably going to be a longer video than our past ones. Those first few videos were mostly tutorial, and now we're finally on to main story. Alright, take all these. It is good to try to collect whatever you can. You can use it to sell or just give to your guys to use up. It's very nice to have anyway. Alright, we have to go into this guy and vent the room, or vent those plasma ducts so we can get out. Alright, nothing on this side. We head over and help this person if we can. Alright, the crew member is critically injured and you do not have the training needed to assist them. Science career is required to complete this task, so I'm sorry. We have to let you die because we're not a science officer, even though, you know what? We have a science officer right there. That's one thing I never understood in this game is you have a science officer, you should be able to, you know, try to have them do it for you. But I guess it makes sense. They want to make things more challenging and different for the different playthroughs. Alright, let's take this guy out. Die, Orion scum! Alright, that guy's down. I hope you guys are liking the fact that the lag has mostly reduced, so it's a lot easier to... I'm enjoying it myself. It's a lot easier to fight guys and be able to do anything and everything.
Enemy targets on sensors.
Alright, took him out. Take out this one more guy. Alright, here's another person that we're not going to be able to help. Get some stuff here. Alright, there's some stuff. And we always want to do these. It's another one of these things. You do the up and down arrows and the right and left to go like that. And got it. You can see that I definitely have gotten used to this. Yeah. That's what happens when you play a game for so very, very long. Alright, we have shut down that plasma leak, and we should now be able to pass through. Yes, we have. Wait, am I going the wrong... Yep, I'm going the wrong way. These ships, they all look the same. You kind of get turned around. Alright, we gotta go in here and shut this leak down. But first, we have an Orion over here to take care of. And one more there. Alright, that was no problem. He dropped something for us. It was just a hypo spray. Alright. Can't help that person. We're sorry, we have to leave you to die. Alright, we have scanned the final plasma leak to shut down. Now we have to locate the warp core, which should be right over here. Alright. Scanning the warp core, Captain. Catastrophic failure of antimatter containment. Warp core breach is imminent. Captain, unless the breach is contained, the Azure will be destroyed. Scan tritium gas. We're just going to casually scan this gas. Da-da-da. Alright, take care of that. And take... Okay. So we got to talk to the captain here.
We hit an Orion ambush on our way to K7. We lost our weapons almost immediately, and then we took a direct hit near engineering. Our warp engine's magnetic antimatter containment field failed. We had no choice but to drop shields and use the power to try to stabilize the containment field. As soon as the shields were down, Orions boarded the ship. I'll never let those green pirates have the Azura. Please, take my crew to safety. I'll keep trying to stabilize the warp core. If I'm lucky, I can buy you some time.
I'll help your crew. Alright, so we have to return to the aft cargo bay. We have to head back this direction. But there's a catch. More Orion have just beamed aboard the ship. Alright, looks like we have to fight our way out. Some missions have hidden acolytes you can earn for your character. Tactical open plasma conduits. So we can go over here and have a little fun with a tactical ability. Alright, when you were in the academy, you studied mission reports from the USS Archer. In one instance, crew on the Archer reconfigured a plasma conduit and used it to disable a group of Klingons who had boarded their vessel. You might be able to do something similar. Bypass plasma containment. Alright, so it only takes out 3 of them, but hey, we get a special acolyte, which is always very, very cool. It's basically like their version of achievements in this game. Alright, so we have to just keep returning. We're gonna crouch, take these guys out. And... almost done. Alright. Those guys were taken out quite easy. Alright, let's see what else we have in store for us. Go to the transporter room. We will be right behind you. Scanning, scanning, scanning. Away team to Varagon. Chief, are you ready to transport? The Azure's radiation levels are returning to normal. The survivors of the Azure's crew are on the transporter pad. We don't have much time. Get these people off the ship now. They have made it aboard safely. Alright. We have them, sir. Sensors detect more Orion ships on the way, Captain. We need you back on the bridge. Will do. I will be right there. Here we go. Heading right up with the rest of the senior staff. Alright, run to the bridge. Run, run, run. Captain, incoming message from the Orions. Put it on screen.
Leave now if you know what's good for you, Starfleet. We're taking this ship, her crew, and her cargo.
The Azure and her crew are under Starfleet protection.
Warning.
Oh, there they are.
Under attack.
We have corvettes.
Target's shield has failed.
Alright, they have no shields because we have taken them out. Let's take out this next corvette. We got some items here. And another one bites the dust. Alright, looks like we have the battleship has arrived. Try to take down their shields a little bit.
Target's shields have failed.
Alright, good, good, good. Doing some good damage to him. Gonna do a shield boost. And full impulse. Get out. Alright, we made it away. Captain, we need to get within range and try to get a transporter lock on Captain Brott. We'll save Captain Brott. Rescue Captain Brott. Attempting to get a transporter lock on Captain Brott, sir. Boosting containment. We have her, Captain. Just in time. Captain Brott is safely aboard, sir, and just in time, too. We got her just before the ship exploded. Captain Brott has requested that we take her and her crew to sector space. Starfleet will get them home from there. She said she would be happy to speak to you if you wish. Alright, I'll speak with the captain.
You saved my crew. I'll tell you whatever I can.
Alright, so we have a bunch of things we can do to have her talk to talk to us. What was the Azure's mission?
The Azura was a transport ship, best in the quadrant. Mostly I hauled medical supplies or farming equipment, but I had room in the cargo bays for a little of everything. I have one customer who is just crazy for Tranya.
Alright.
I don't save the galaxy on a regular basis like you Starfleet types do, but hauling cargo is a good way to make a living. I'm helping people in my own way.
I have another question.
You saved my crew. I'll tell you whatever I can.
Alright, let's see. Tell me about the Orions.
There's thieves, pirates, and a whole lot of trouble if you ask me. Raiders have always been a danger to ships like mine, but the problem has gotten worse since the Orions allied with the Klingons. Now they think they can do anything to anyone. Someone needs to put a stop to these raids. You saved my crew. I'll tell you whatever I can.
Alright, what happened to the Azura?
We have been having trouble with the warp core for a few days. I was hoping I could make it to the closest starbase, but when the containment field started to collapse, I used every bit of power we had to help stabilize it. The minute I rerouted power from the shields to the containment field, the Orions were there. For all I know, they detected I was in trouble and were waiting for the right time to pounce. You saved my crew. I'll tell you whatever I can.
Alright, looks like we have one thing left that we can get her to talk about. What will you do now?
Go back to Belarus for a few weeks, I suppose. I have enough latinum saved up to get me back on my feet. As soon as I can get another ship, I'll be doing transport runs again. I have customers waiting. You saved my crew. I'll tell you whatever I can.
Alright, thank you. That is all, Captain. Ready to leave the system on your command, sir. Let's depart the system. We have arrived back in sector space. Alright, we have to hail Starfleet, which we can do by pushing the hail the contact to turn in the mission
Well
button.
done.
Oh,
You saved that crew just in time.
Or it'll pop up automatically in most cases as well. But let's see, we get 2,600 experience points for this mission, 650 expertise, 384 dilithium ore, a Azure personal comm code, which is used to call a trade freighter into sector space, enable access to mail, bank exchange, and a store for all players in range. The freighter will despawn in 5 minutes. It's a very cool thing to have, so you can call in and put things in your mailbox, or access your mailbox, put things in your bank, access the exchange, a lot of things without having to go back to a starbase or space dock. Then we get some armor, a shield array for our ship, and a new warp core.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Alright, good luck, Lieutenant. Looks like we leveled up. We are Lieutenant 4 now. And we have a brand new mission called Diplomatic Orders.
We have a diplomatic mission for you. An important Vulcan ambassador is traveling from his homeworld to the monastery at Pajem. Capturing the ambassador would be a major coup for the Klingons or Orions, so we're assigning you to make sure everything goes smoothly. You are to escort Ambassador Soketh to Pajem. Please meet him at Vulcan. Once you locate him, speak with him about the transport mission. Do whatever is necessary to keep him safe.
Okay, except that we are going to save that for the next episode. That's going to be it for today's episode. I hope you all enjoyed it. Don't forget to show your support and tap that thumbs up button, and look in the description down below for all other forms of social media. Have a great rest of your day, and live long and prosper.